Alright guys, when we come back from spring break on the 27th and 28th of that week, we will be map testing. You guys all know that the map test helps us determine what class you guys will be in next. It helps us to see growth over the year, so it's really important that we be prepared for these tests. This Monday and Tuesday, since we're kind of done with both of our units, we're going to prepare for the map test. To do that, we're going to use a program called Aleks. Aleks is nice because it's individualized, so you will work on what you need to work on. You won't work on stuff that you already know, but maybe a classmate needs to work on. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to do some free trials. Now, some of you might have started a free trial on the 15th, Friday before spring break. That's going to expire by the 22nd. So if we are wanting to practice on the 25th and 26th, we need you to start another free trial sometime after the 18th, okay? So either the 18th, 19th, anytime after Monday of spring break, we need you to do this, okay? So you're going to go to aleks.com and click on Begin Free Trial. We're going to be an independent user because you guys are students. We're going to explore the student module, and then you can click that you read that and continue. You can type your name, your email at CCSD student, so that if you lose any of your information, you can check your email. Okay, make sure that you copy that in there twice. Say that I am a student, and then here's where it's going to actually, here's not where we're going to go to K-12. And then if you're in CMP, I want you to go to middle school. If you're in algebra, I want you to go to high school. CMP, you guys can choose any of these courses. Middle school math course 2 is what I would recommend for the average, okay? If you think that you might be lower and need an easier course, you can do either middle school math course 1 or this first one here. If you think you need maybe a bump up, you can do either algebra readiness or pre-algebra, or even try algebra if you really want to challenge. And then algebra students, you need to go to high school, and you can choose anything really. I mean, if you want to really work on your algebra skills still, you can do an algebra class, you can do a geometry class, you could do a pre-calc class, you could do algebra 2, whatever you want. Try to challenge yourself here for the next couple days. So choose a class. I'll just go into geometry here. Then what it's going to do is give you a password. Write this down. Okay, write your login name down somewhere that you will have it at school. Okay, it will hopefully also email it to you, but write that down and then make your password Password. That guest login is very, very important for when we come back. Otherwise, you're going to have to do this whole process again when you get to school. So write that down. And then what it's going to do is it's going to take you through an explanation of how to do Aleks. Okay, it's going to teach you how to do things. It's going to just have you like do very simple, type this here, put this here. And then it's going to give you a quiz. And if you don't know the answer to the test or the question, you can say I haven't learned this yet, but really that quiz, if you try your hardest, then it will adequately measure how much you know and what you need to work on. And then once you're done with that, it'll show you a pie, and it'll say the bold stuff in the pie is what you know, the light stuff is what you have to learn, and then you can just choose topics to learn from there. Okay, so this is a way to stretch yourself. Again, remember you need to do this after Monday of spring break.